Good morning, mathematicians. Today we are working on 14-2 again, patterns and number rules. So today we're going to be on the homework pages, and here's your assignment, 14-2, numbers 1 through 11 on page 743 to 744. So let's go ahead and get started and take a look at the another look up top. It says, Stephanie wants to know how many players are participating in a competition. There are 6 teams. Each team has 11 players. The rule is multiply by 11. Use the rule to complete the table. So with the rule, you just have to take all the number of teams and multiply by 11 to get the number of players. So 1 times 11 is 11, 2 times 11 is 22, etc. All the way down to 6 times 11 is 66. And we did go over this yesterday. Don't forget today to describe features of the pattern when you're asked to. So a feature is just something that you notice about the numbers. It could be even, odd, what they end in. So here's some features that they're talking about for the number of players. So the number of players are multiples of 11, and remember, multiples is just like skip counting. So the number of players are all multiples: 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, and 66. And they also noted a feature where the digits in the one place excuse me, I need some more coffee this morning. The digits in the one place increases by 1 for each team added. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, the number of teams is a factor of the number of players for each number pair. And remember, factors are just numbers that you multiply by. So here, 2 is a factor of 22 because 2 times 11 is 22. And 3 is a factor of 33 because 3 times 11 gives me 33. So to answer the question, there are 66 players participating. All right, so let's go take a look at what you're assigned for today. And this is actually the second time I had to record this video, so I already have this written out. So for number 1, the rule is multiply by 12. So here, I just wanted to show you how they got this 48. 12 times 4 is 48. So to fill in the number of eggs for 5 dozen, you would take 12 times 5 because there's 12 in a dozen. And here we got 60. And then to fill in this box, you would take 12 times 7, which is 84. And one feature that I notice about the pattern is that the number of eggs is an even number. So 48, 60, 72, and 84 are all even numbers. And I wanted to take a look at number 3 and get you started, because this is one where the rule is to divide by 6. So what you have to do is take the number of legs and divide it by 6 because there's 6 legs per insect. So since my divisor is 6, over here I skip counted by 6 and I went out 9 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, to help me with my division. So here above the 1, I cannot do 1 divided by 6, so I put an X there. So now I've got 16, and I can see the closest I can get is 12. So that's 1, 2 would be my up number. 2 times 6 is 12, and 16 minus 12 is 4. And then I bring down my 2, and 42 divided by 6, I'm going to look at my list here and I can get exactly 42, so I'm going to count over to get my up number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my up number is 7, and 7 times 6 is 42. So, and 42 minus 42 is 0. So I know if there's 162 legs, there will be 27 insects. So to fill in this box, you're going to take 180 and divide by 6, and you already have your skip counting done, so that should be pretty easy peasy. And over here, multiply by 10. Remember, you don't have to set it up vertically. You can just do it horizontally. 33 times 10, because any number times 1 will be that number. So the way they got 330, 33 times 10, 33 times 1 is 33, and then I just need to add 1 0 at the end of that. So go ahead and fill in for 35 and 36. And now let's flip the page. And I did want to go over a couple more with you. Number 5 is pretty straightforward, but number 6, I wanted to help you guys get that set up. So it says a wavelength is the distance between one peak of a wave of light, heat, or other energy to the next peak. I believe you guys did something like this with Miss Landis in science class. So Greta measured the distance for 3 wavelengths. What is the distance for 1 wavelength? So here, this 168 feet is for 3 wavelengths. So to find my answer, I'm going to take 168 and divide it by 3. And you can do your skip counting by 3s to help you with that division. And let's take a look at number 7. I did want to review expanded form because that is from topic 1. So expanded form is just when you stretch the number out and write what the value of each digit is. So let me go ahead, and it says write 894,217 in expanded form and using number names. So the digit 8 here is worth 800,000. The digit 9 is worth 90,000. So I'm going to leave you guys to fill in the last 4 boxes. And I do want to go ahead and look at number 8 because I feel like the wording is a little tricky, so I wanted to go over that with you. It says there are 21,611 more students enrolled in elementary than in middle school in a city district. If there are 16,247 students enrolled in middle school, how many are enrolled in elementary school? So I know you might see how many, so how many is typically when we add. So if I know there's more students in elementary than middle, and here they gave you the number of middle school students, what I need to do to solve that is to combine them together, because here's my middle school and here's how many more. So, oh, good morning, my son Henry just came downstairs. 16,247 plus 21,611. So you'll go ahead and add those together to get your answer for number 8. And number 9, the rule is divide by 7. So using the rule from the table, how many t-shirts would sell for $168? So if the rules divide by 7, I'm going to take 168 and divide that by 7 to get my answer. So you can skip count by 7s to help you with your division. You can also use another piece of paper on the side if you need more space. And number 10, the higher order thinking. Let me get you started with that. It says, how much more do 30 t-shirts cost than 9 t-shirts? So first I'm going to find the difference between 30 and 9. So 30 minus 9 is 21. So they want to know how much more do 30 t-shirts cost than 9 t-shirts. So really I need to find the cost of 21 t-shirts. And I know that each t-shirt costs $7. So 21 times 7 will get you your answer. And another way you can figure that out, is you could do 30 times 7 and then 9 times 7 and then take the difference of those two numbers. So you can try both ways and you should get the same answer. And let's take a look at number 11. There are 24 hours in a day Use the rule multiply by 24 to show the relationship between the number of days and the number of hours. Use each digit from the box once to complete the table. So you will need to do your 2-digit by 2-digit algorithm or use the area model to solve. So for example, the way they found 14 was to take 14 times 24. So let's review the 2-digit by 2-digit algorithm. I'm going to circle my digit in the ones place, and I'm going to multiply first times the ones in the top number and then times the tens. So 4 times 4 is 16, so I drop the 6 and regroup my 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And then I'm going to cross off my regroups, cross off the number I just multiplied with, and put a 0 in the second layer. Now I'm going to start with the digit 2. 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 1 is 2. Sorry, this is a little smushed here. And then I'm going to add my 2 layers together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 is 13. Drop my 3 and regroup my 1. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So you can see here that's how they got the 336. So to find the number of hours here, you're going to take 13 times 24, and they filled in the next 3 for you, and then to get 17 days, you're going to multiply that by 24, and that's because there's 24 hours in the day. So good luck with today's lesson, and remember, if you have any questions, please email or dojo your teachers. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.